Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to the second game in this Games of the Week. This is going to be MbL versus Sobek on a very green-like Arabia. Arabia confuses me so much. Looks like the deathmatch version, except with hills. And yeah, so this is going to be a Byzantines versus Italians matchup. Last game we saw a very nice matchup. It was Goths and Chinese. I really like these non-mirror matchups. And these two civilizations, the one thing they have in common, I think they're... Is it these two civilizations? Their language is the same in the game files? I'm not 100% sure, because I can't hear them right now, but should be an interesting matchup regardless. Top left, we have MbL in green as the Byzantines. It's one of the most popular civilizations in the game, especially among newer players. In blue, we have Sobek playing as the Italians, more well known as a water civilization, but still a fairly formidable land civilization. Overall, these two civilizations are pretty equal, I would say, on Arabia. I would give maybe slight edge to the Byzantines. They are, I think, underrated on Arabia. And why is that? So they're pikemen, skirmisher, and camels, all 25% discounted. Great bonus. Free town watch. Serviceable bonus. Imperial age 33% cheaper. Great bonus. And they have a pretty good tech tree, with the only exception that being that they lack bloodlines, which can sometimes hurt them. So it's a really good tech tree. And some pretty serviceable civilization bonuses. The Italians get one serviceable bonus, but it's a really good one. It's all their age ups are 25% cheaper, I believe. No, 15% cheaper, I meant. And that's best, of course, going up into the feudal age, where your feudal age only costs 425 food. Someone asking, wait, does the Italian unique building do? There's no Italian unique building. You're thinking of the Portuguese. The Portuguese have a unique building. The only civilizations that have a unique building. And yeah, I don't expect to see too much of these unique units. The Condottiero, maybe, because it's a unit that you can get out quickly, and it's good against gunpowder. We probably won't see too much of it. We probably won't see the Cataphract or the Genoese crossbowman. But yeah, I really like the age up bonus for both of these civilizations. Another thing they have in common. Let's take a look at the maps. So Sobek with the backwood line, 2 stones in the back. Gold in a forward position, a very open forward area for Sobek. And for MbL, we have a forward wood line. Gold that's kind of on the side, but on a hill. Another nice wood line in the back, stone in the back. Third gold is far away. Second gold is really far away. And whose map would I prefer? I don't like either of these maps. Particularly, they're very, very bad. I do like... Okay, I'll go with Sobek, because Sobek has a back gold. Maybe he'll pretend this is his main gold and go for that first. This gold is not very nice at all. And I think these players should probably play this game fairly aggressive. I know that MbL could definitely wall here, but is he going to wall here? Maybe. He's playing as Byzantine, so why not? Buildings also have extra HP, by the way. And as far as opening games for these players, MbL is probably going to go with a men-at-arms rush into skirmishers. Maybe he'll just go straight skirmishers. Probably won't see any scouts from him because no bloodlines. Sobek, very good bet that he's probably going to do scouts. He gets a lot of food that he's able to stockpile because of his Italian's bonus. And that should serve him well for his scout rush. Hello, Maelstrom. Yes, it's the Portuguese. Alright, so there's the barracks from Sobek. He's kind of walling out his gold. He's not worrying about this gold. Ideally, I mean, like in a really ideal world, maybe you build walls like here and here to protect your gold. But that's just not possible. It's way too far out for Sobek. We'll see if he goes onto this gold a little later. The way he's walling his map, he's going to wall here and probably wall here. Probably will. But in the mid-game, this gold still might be contested. MbL, any new walls? Yeah, just going to wall up that right side. Looks like he's not going to go men-at-arms. Might go straight archery range and a few spearmen. So like a spear skirmisher mix. Each unit covers each other's weaknesses, and as the Byzantines, they're discounted. And I didn't talk too much about these players as well. I'm sure everyone knows MbL. I consider him one of the greatest. So one of the best. Oh, look at that! Gonna deny the stable for a little bit. MbL's probably top 5 right now, and he's been top 5 for the last few years. Really great player for AM. And Sobek, we don't see too much of. There's a lot of good Chilean players. Maybe not one that's, 2K5, 2K4, but a lot of like 2K3, 2K2 Chilean players. I think Sobek did just sign up for our Aspiring Experts tournament, so you get a little bit of a sneak peek of him here. To sign up for that tournament, you have to be below 2,400 maximum rating, and Sobek clearly is that. He probably might be one of the favorites in that tournament. So we'll take a little bit look at how he plays this game. Has 3 scouts out. He probably should move out with them. Waiting around a little bit too long. But regardless, MbL probably has his spearmen in proper positions. MbL, interestingly, going for a scout rush. You don't see this every day from the Byzantines. Interesting decision. It's interesting because he's going against a bloodline civilization. So if bloodlines comes into play, then certainly the Italians would win out on that. But I'm sure MbL just wants to go for the quick pressure right now, as opposed to getting into a long-term scout war. And he's going to run straight into his Spearman. Nicely positioned for Sobek. That Spearman's going to get 3 hits on that Scout. Going to get another hit on that one. Going to get 2 hits right there. And man, did that Spearman pay for itself. Someone's saying MbL has a great map. Well, he's making it into an okay map. It's not a great map. It's definitely not a great map. He's got this gold that's way out in the front. So I don't say it's definitely not a great map, but it's serviceable the way he's walled it. Remember, all these walls do cost resources. Anyway, a pretty good start for Sobek, killing basically a scout and a half. And he's not going to take any damage at home, probably for the rest of the feudal age. It's a little odd, the scout's going downhill to attack the spearmen, and there's no point. You're just... This game is going to go to castle age. Unless some player's going to do a crazy move. And I don't expect that. So this game is pretty likely to go to Castle Age. Sobek might not even add an archery range. And this is always a decision you have as a cavalry civilization or as a civilization that gets bloodlines. Do you want to add an archery range? Do you want to continue to add farms and go to a quicker Castle Age? And with this defensive gameplay, with the good line of sight that these scouts have, and able to see if MbL is going to get aggressive, this is a good decision. It's going to add some farms for now, go for a very quick Castle Age as the Italians, and looks like MbL is going to do the same. Actually, MbL is going to add an archery range right now, so we'll add a few skirmishers. However, MbL will be up to the Castle Age in a good time as well. And actually, so MbL probably will go archers. Just a few villagers on gold for Sobek. Gonna add the blacksmith in the back. Spearman Scuffle. Add a blacksmith in the back. Oh, why the blacksmith is there. Certainly no urgency to get it up. Just the nice thing about Sobek having a scouts here, he's able to see everything that's going on. And it looks like MbL might have made another scout to help deal with these scouts of Sobek. Nice engagement from Sobek. Gonna kill another spearman. You take what you can get. Although he's gonna lose a scout to the spearman. So I think it's time, if you're Sobek, to go back. Not to sacrifice your scouts for no reason. Those spearmen can actually get another... Wow, they're gonna get another scout. They're gonna kill another scout. What are you doing, MbL? Go back. Some mistakes from both players and hanging around a little bit too long. MbL gonna add even more spearmen. That's okay, that's another good play. Both players up to Castle Age in similar times. Good economy management from MbL to go up to this, up to the next stage at the same time as the Italians player. That's very impressive. Sobek gonna add an archery range of his home. Gonna add 2 archery ranges. I'm sure that's probably influenced by 2 archery ranges of MbL. And I see this as being a very aggressive Castle Age. Partially because Sobek has this gold that is forward. Sure, he's mining this gold in the back, but he's not really able to add any more villagers to this gold because the saturation is going to be bad with only 4 gold piles, and it's running out very quick. So this gold is an area of that both players really want to take control of very soon. You don't know my name? My name is Nobody. I cast here quite often. You'll certainly see me a lot in the coming weeks. And I've been on this channel for quite some time. MbL going to start out with a few camels. Why not? They're cheaper as Byzantines. Although, again, they don't get bloodlines. We have full skirmishers from MbL. I thought he was going to go archers. I like this, that MbL's hid skirmishers. His opponent doesn't know if he's going skirmishers or archers. Could go either one, in my opinion. I thought he was going to go archers. We have a siege workshop for Sobek, so he's preparing for something. Already has a mangonel out. And Sobek going to go crossbow. So as far as army compositions, MbL looks to be a step ahead. The skirmisher decision is going to pan out pretty well against the crossbow. The key really is the mangonel. I mean, the mangonel counters the skirmishers, the crossbow counter the camels, or the camels counter the mangonel, and skirmishers counter the archers. A lot of it is due to the micro. Alright, Sobek's going to make his move and try to build a town center there. I don't like the town center position. It should be here, on this side. It would definitely much better help protect that gold. And now these skirmishers are going to kill so many villagers. Oh, this is exactly what MbL was looking for in adding all these extra units in the Castle Age to help deny this town center, kill villagers. This is such a precarious position for Sobek, especially if he loses the mangonel. He's going to lose the mangonel. That mangonel firing uphill. However, the town center will get up, but heavy losses on the part of Sobek. Look at how much army is remaining from MbL and how much Sobek has lost. Heavy cost to get that town center up, and still, these tiles of gold are inaccessible if the skirmishers are in the area. Siege workshop for MbL. He wants to put the nail in the coffin for this game. He's got a nice hill here. We'll be able to push in, take out the archer range, go for the town center, go for the woodline. Or Sobek, yeah. And back at home, MbL going to add a second town center. Still pumping. Camel is going to add some monks. This is a really great showcase of some of the strengths of the Byzantines. Making a lot of the discounted units. Going to add some monks as well, which are very strong for the Byzantines. Unfortunately, skirmishers have a very hard time against mangonels. And this hill is already providing Sobek with troubles. These mangonels are not doing as much damage as they should. Uphill. Try to get that. Now there's just so many camels. So Sobek with a little bit of an economy advantage. I think he should translate this into army right now. He doesn't want this to get out of hand. Gonna lose 2 mangonels right away. Oh boy. Not looking too good for Sobek. Sobek not really able to move out. He's got 3 town centers. That's why he's an economy lead. Although MbL's got more resources to spend right now. Gonna add another archer range. That's 3 archer ranges. We're gonna see a ton of skirmishers, good amount of camels, and a few siege units. Big upgrade for Sobek, going for ballistics. Interestingly, MbL is hugging the hill. He's not going for the gold. He could idle a little bit of these gold miners. Obviously, Sobek's army very gold dependent. Is he going to be able to reclaim this hill? I don't know. Ballistics is not done. Nice mangonel shot. Going to weaken a few of these crossbows. Going to have to go back for now. The ballistics upgrade's a good one. And I think... Oh, I don't know. If you're Sobek... Let's see, you could go knights, but that's probably not going to work. I think maybe you should add a monastery and a few monks. It's not the end-all be-all, but a few conversions of the camels can help to take out the mangonels. You do get redemption if it comes down to it. And you could have, of course, heal in the back. I think a monastery might be a no-brainer. As to the long-term solution in this army, I'm not sure. Is Sobek mining stone? He's got stone in his base. Perhaps some guard towers might be a great investment. That's what I would do. You got the university already up. You go monks and guard towers. Add a guard tower here, guard tower there, and a guard tower there. And keep repairing them. And try to raid with the crossbows in another place. I think that's the best decision. Of course, for Sobek, he's under a lot of pressure. He's managing his economies, making sure he's keeping an eye on his units. Probably not thinking in those terms. Not to say that would be the best strategy anyway. It's very hard to take a step back sometimes from gameplay. Gonna lose a Mangonel. Not good. Mangonel's got through the archer range. Now they're gonna go to the town center. That was a waste of a scout. That might be a waste of a Mangonel. It's a waste of a Mangonel. Oh, Sobek. Is Sobek gonna die right here? I'm gonna add another archery range for more crossbows. They still don't have a thumb ring yet. Do you think Sobek should have built a castle in front? I don't think he could have. I mean, he's just got it on stone now. I think he could be in a good position, I think, with the guard tower playing a few monks. Good engagements. That's not bad. Gonna trade 2 Mangonels for 2 Mangonels. And Sobek might still have a castle coming up. I mean, this town center is still up. We have a very quick Imperial Age for Sobek. There's some hope in this game. He's still got a greater economy. MbL has not done a great job with his economy management at home, or he's invested so much into the forward push. And yet he's still not able to get this town center down. Let's see what happens here. Crossbows, yeah, crossbows should try to get that Mangonel. But gonna lose a ton in the process. That was sloppy. Gonna get another Mangonel. That was okay, but Sobek lost a little too much. Imperial Age. Castle is basically ready. One knight can clear this up. I don't know. Sobek, make a knight. Camel's gonna move in, losing a lot of camels. Mangonel gonna be repaired, but it's gonna go down. Again, a few mistakes can really change things. That Mangonel should have been repaired. Now we have a ram. MbL's really gonna try to get this town center down. This castle's ready. If Sobek can place a castle in a great spot, then he can shut down all of this pressure. There's enough crossbows to take a good engagement, or are there? Mangonels. Use the villagers to fight? I don't know. Is it all gonna fall apart here for Sobek? He's lost his town center. He's losing his villager advantage. He's into the Imperial Age. He's still got a castle. He wants to place it here, I'm sure. Or here. Just place it somewhere, man. Alright, there's the Imperial Age. That knight really came out quite late. What can Sobek afford? He can not afford anything. This might be the end of the game. He's in the Imperial Age, but he can't afford anything. Can he get the Bracer upgrade? Is the Bracer upgrade going to change everything? Castle's going to come up. Is there any... MbL, are you going to deny this? He's got 2 Mangonels to 1. He can deny this. And he's got a ram. He's got a few camels. He needs to come into this area. And he's letting Sobek build this castle. Sobek upgrading to Arbalest first. And this castle's going to get up. This castle should not have gone up. There we go. Maybe Sobek's still in this game. Sobek's got enough stone for another castle. That'll shut down everything. But MbL's up into the Imperial Age. And now MbL has a better economy. And he still has a lot of army on the field. Alright, Sobek has a small window to do something. What is he going to do? Is he going to continue with Arbalest? Is he going to go Condottiero? Is he going to go cheaper gunpowder? So right now, Arbalest doing a little bit of raiding. Oh! Close one. Gonna kill the Mangonel. Now has to get... Oh! Ooh. So close. But still, MbL might be able to kill these Arbalest. They're running away. Sobek gonna build a town center on gold. Gonna build a castle on top of the hill. Gonna take out a lot of military buildings. Gonna make sure he doesn't have to worry about this hill any longer. Sobek hype. Oh. So Sobek has stabilized, but MbL has got a good economy now. A different dynamic to this game. Luckily, MbL has not seen this. Looks like Sobek did lose all of his Arbalests. I don't see all the bodies, but... oh, there they are. So no more Arbalests for Sobek. Sobek is not going to go into Arbalest any longer. At least he shouldn't. And I think the unit of choice, honestly, it should be Condottiero. Maybe. Well, Condottiero will die to Arbalest. Oh, I guess that's not a good option. Maybe it's going to be Knights. Sobek's economy is still kind of recovering. Both players have even numbers of villagers, but I bet you MbL has tons of resources right now. He's got 2k gold. There you go. Now it's only 1k gold. And this is what happens when you go to the Imperial Age with more villagers. You get a much higher stockpile of resources, especially when they all weren't idle and they're all working. It's something that Sobek didn't have. He went to the Imperial Age and he had like 200 food and 200 gold. And now MbL has enough stone for his own castle. He can play the macro game. He's got a better late game civilization in my opinion. All that trash will be discounted late game. This could be a good raid from Sobek. And MbL has no skirmishers in this area. He's going to go with a panic castle. How quickly is Sobek going to get through these walls? He's going to attack the weak one. And is he going to be able to do damage? No, he's not. Both players looks like teching into cavalry. Full map control for MbL. In fact, looks like that town center went down. So how much gold does Sobek have to work with? Check his stockpile. He's got 800 gold. He's mining out this one. There's another 800 there, so he's got 1,600 gold to work with. That gold is a little bit far out. This gold is not accessible. Late game, he's got a problem with gold. Yeah, he lost his new TC. Siege ramp for MbL. This might be the game. Might be the game. We need to see something from Sobek. Castle coming up. That'll keep him alive a little longer, but what's the army? What's the army? Is it going to be Skirmisher and Arbalest? Not a strong composition. I think just MbL has too much resources to work with. He's got more army, has more resources, he's going to have the better upgrades, has the better late game civilization, and of course has the map control. I think MbL is going to start to put on the hurt once these siege rams start to roll their way into Sobek's base. Sobek has no answers to siege rams apart from one mangonel. And as well, I don't even think Sobek knows that the siege ram push is coming. So if Sobek could see what we see right now, he needs to transition to some sort of melee unit, light cavalry, cavalier, or condottiero. Or champion. But here we go, MbL gearing up for a big push. All of these units heavily discounted for the Byzantines. A great use of the civilization bonuses from MbL. And here we go! Just at the worst second when Sobek is moving out. Alright, let's see if anything can stop these siege rams. Reaction from Sobek is going to be another siege workshop, probably for some more mangonels, but that one's going to go down. And I think we're going to see the GG right here. As these siege rams pummel down this town center. Relic being captured from MbL. He's got 4 in the bank already. All these villagers going to go down. This has to be the game. This has to be the game for MbL. We can build another siege workshop on the hill. Transition to Cavalier. He doesn't know what he wants to do. He's transitioning to Onager. Next, you'll see Bombard Cannon. This is going to be the game. The Camel's going to take out all these skirmishers. What a nice game from MbL. What a great use of the civilization bonuses. Good macro play from MbL, getting up at the same time as the Italians player. That should be an advantage for the Italians player, of course. MbL putting the pressure on when he needed to. Could have executed a little bit better, maybe. Could have prevented this castle from going up. But this, looking at the hill and, you know, going downhill, great idea. And then securing the rest of the map control. Taking out the town center on the left, making sure Sobek doesn't expand across the map. Going in with the few skirmishers on the bottom to make sure that Sobek feels the squeeze from every angle. What a great play from MbL. What a great macro play. What a great use of the civilization. What a great use of map control. Really great game from MbL. And you saw some really good, you saw some areas that Sobek can shine as well. Really hung in there from MbL. Will probably be one of the favorites in the Aspiring Casters tournament upcoming in a few weeks. Let's take a look at the achievements. Only Pavise still affected skirms. Did they remove that because that was OP or just not the design of it? There you go. Economy stats, that's the big one for this game. Better for MbL in almost every category. 94% max exclamation. 6 more percent and he could have had an exploration victory. A lot of relic gold for MbL. Here's your timeline. A little bit of hope for Sobek right there. Alright, I'm going to close up for today. I know it was a very short stream. I wanted to do this because I'm not going to have time later in the week. I think Nova might be casting later on. I'll have to double check with him in the week. Saturday, I am going to be casting at 20:30 GMT with Nilly on his channel. The King of the Hippo 7. It's Nomad Regicide High players. No problem, Maelstrom. I'm glad you were very active in the chat. I always love to see that. I have no clue. He needs to post his schedule. And, of course, Aspiring Experts. Oh, geez, that's a lot of ELO. That's 24,000. It's a 2,400 ELO and less. Yeah, sure, go ahead. And, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. We'll find someone to host. And let's see if Nova's still casting. If he is, then I'll host him, of course. Yes, he is. Here you go. You can watch our caster that casts here every week. Nova. And my name is Nobody. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next week.